What's up, everybody? This is your girl EJ, and really quickly, I saw this very interesting post floating on the internet about the best man, and it said, now that we are grown, who was in the wrong? So if you guys remember, Best Man came out in 1999, which was a long period, luckily, time ago. But it was a great movie, great black cast. The movie was just black excellence. But there were three characters that involved some drama, and that was Lance, Mia, and Harper. So everybody went to college together, right? So we've gone to college, we've graduated from college, and now we're connecting back because Lance and Mia are getting married. Also, Harper wrote a book. Probably shouldn't have brought the book to the wedding, but he did. And then Jordan, she was really trying to be nosy and see what the book was about, so she was already reading it and she was already piecing some stuff together anyway. I mean, because that's what we do, right? So anyway, the tea is Lance was super duper popular. He was an athlete in college. At the time of the wedding, he's actually an NFL player. So he was a hot boy. He was a hoe, okay? He was hoeing. And Mia was like this church mouse, very quiet, very reserved. I'm an angel, I'm a virgin, I've never done anything wrong. So Lance had held on to her, right? Now, he was also best friends with Harper at the time. So Lance was doing all this cheating. He was doing all this extracurricular activities with these other ladies. And Mia was still there. She wasn't necessarily a ride or die. And she wasn't using him for money or fame. I think she really loved him and just kind of scooted all of the extra stuff that he was doing, just kind of scooted it under the rug, and she just never dealt with it. But girl, come to find out, she did. She dealt with it all right. So as the tea tells us, Lance was doing his thing, and Mia confided in Harper as his friend. Help me. Why is he cheating on me? Why doesn't he love me? And girl, Harper was like, you ain't got to worry about Lance right now. I got you. And girl, they say he did get her. And if you watch the movie, you know that Lance eventually found out that Harper and Mia slept together. He never confronted Mia, but he did almost kill Harper. Why did you write that book, Harper? Why did you even, you did this. Now, looking back at the movie when I initially saw it, I was not concerned about who was right or wrong. I was more concerned with who can I get to cut my hair like Nia Long's, because it's the pixie that's blessing me. It's the pixie. But now that I'm older and I can look back on the movie and say, okay, who's wrong? And I feel like everybody was wrong, but for different reasons. I don't fault Mia for needing some type of consolation or some type of venting session. I don't fault her because she probably was hurt. But Harper, not only was he there for Mia, he wrote a whole book about it. And so that's why I feel like he was wrong. Because he could have just been wrong, but because he slept with her and he wrote a book about it, I just feel like he was wrong. That means he was super wrong. And Lance was wrong because you was cheating too. I don't think Mia was doing anything out of spite. I don't think she was doing anything to get back at him. I think her being with Harper was just something that just kind of happened. They didn't mean for it to happen, but girl, they probably did like it and enjoy it. But they probably never done it twice. And it probably should have just been something that was buried in the past. But big old head Harper, I need to write my story. I need to tell it. I don't feel good enough keeping it in my system. I need to let the world know. So although I feel like it is a common situation where a man cheats and maybe his lady confides in his best friend, and then you do see a lot where she slept with his best friend or he slept with her best friend, because those are people that they see all the time, and they usually share common spaces and things like that. So I feel like it was wrong to lean on his best friend for any type of hardship. Where are your friends, Mia? But at the same token, I feel like had Harper just left it alone, then it would have been okay. Unless you like me, because see, I can't sit down on them secrets. I be telling on myself. It be boiling and it be bubbling. It'll just go on. It'll come out at the barbecue. I slept with your best friend. Whew. I feel so much better. Where is the barbecue sauce? It probably would have been best that he never wrote about it or never said anything about it, because Mia was cool. Mia never mentioned a word of it. It didn't say she brought it back up. It didn't say she missed him or anything like that. They had their moment. That was it. I feel like all of them played their part in being wrong, but in my opinion, I just feel like Harper was the wrongest Because not only did he cross his best friend and sleep with his girl, but he actually wrote a book about it. And see, that's a different type of humiliation, when other people know about your embarrassing moment. And ain't nobody got time for that. What you write a book for? What did you write that book for? I don't know though, because Mia was real wrong for calling on his friend for you know, companionship. Like, where are your friends? Where's your mom, your dad? Do you have sisters? I will say, of the three of them, Lance is probably the least wrong, if that's a real term. And that's only because he was doing his dirt and he didn't sleep with any of her friends. And then y'all did that to him with his deserving self. I don't know. Like I said, all I cared about then was Nia Long's haircut. But I'm sure Harper is the wrongest.